Meghan Markle, Meghan Sussex, Prince Harry's fans. Oh my God! And of course, all of the trolls that
Prince
are
Harry
just here
coming back to
troll.
see friends.
Welcome. I've never been
Because ever
one
since
to
he left
be
to
in
go
the
to
whole
America,
celebrity
he's kept in really
culture.
close
I just don't
contact
have
with some
time
groups
for
here
it.
in Nottingham who are
Until
working
Meghan,
really
I've never
hard to try
followed
and keep young
anyone.
people out of trouble.
I've never talked about any of the celebrities just because they're living their lives.
And
I
they've
had my
actually
own
been
life
really
to live.
loyal to him,
But
which is why in some
my
ways he's sort
God,
of paying them back
I think
with a huge
what Prince
financial
Harry
donation
is showing
of over
us
£1 million.
with what he's
now, the
doing
really interesting thing about
with
that
his
is I'm told that it's come
kindness
from
is
his pocket,
how
which is
useless
fascinating when you think that usually
the
we don't
whole
hear how much
idea,
money
the whole
royals donate.
constitution
But also,
of
there's been so
monarchy
much chat
is
recently
not fit
about
for
Harry
purpose.
and how he's making his
I
money
think that's
since
what
he stepped away
he's
from the
showing
comfort
us.
of the royal family.
I mean, for the prince to personally
It does also
donate
feel like a real commitment
£1.1 million
here in the UK, which we haven't really seen in recent years.
youth
And certainly those I spoke to in the crowds seemed pleased to have him back.
This is not something we normally hear from the royals doing. If anything, what we know them to be an institution that profits from public services, public organizations like the NHS, like the armed services. So they are known to profit from the public, not give back to the public. And of course, when charity, they just basically show up to these charitable events so we can pay attention, so we can donate. So it's not them giving money, but what Prince Harry is doing here is that he is showing up to do good, but he's also putting his money where his mouth is by donate personally to these charities. I mean, no matter how much they try to create a split screen between him and Kate Middleton and Prince William, it's not gonna work. They cannot outshine Harry because Harry's authenticity is not something you can recreate. You can try, but you cannot recreate that. You cannot recreate honesty. You cannot recreate kindness. You cannot recreate generosity. It's something you either have or you don't.
In Nottingham, Britain's Prince Harry made headlines with a powerful gesture of support for young people. The Duke of Sussex donated $1.5 million to a children's charity working to combat youth violence and provide opportunities for vulnerable communities. The event brought together young performers and community leaders who showcased their talents and shared messages of resilience. Applause filled the room as Prince Harry expressed his ongoing commitment to tackling knife crime and supporting local initiatives.
Violence impacting young people, particularly knife crime, continues to devastate lives, cut futures short, and leave families in grief. I've been committed to this work for over a decade, and sadly, the urgency today is even greater than when I first began. We cannot, we must not, and we will not look away. I'll continue to stand with you. Nottingham has my respect, it always has, and my commitment, and a permanent place in my heart. Thank you.
For over a decade, Harry has worked closely with organizations across the UK, and this latest donation underscores his dedication to giving young people safer streets
and this is exactly what we're seeing here. How unfit the whole idea of the institution of a monarchy, how outdated it is, how we don't need to be paying millions of dollars in taxpayers' money every year to keep them in the positions that they are in. If they want to do good, they can do it as regular citizens, just like Harry and Meghan are doing.
Catch up with some young people that he has met before.